Hi everyone, it's me Round Gaming here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be going into depth about the free demo that they put out for Tomodachi Live Living the Dream. So basically this demo came out on Wednesday the 25th of March. So I'm kind of glad they already introduced a demo. So with the demo it kind of already gets you started. Obviously I did play it off screen, by the way, just to let you guys know. I just wanted to try it out and see what it was going to be like. But I will give you some little heads up when it comes to playing the demo, because obviously there are a few things in the demo that are a little bit of the start of the game, but it's not the complete game yet. So it kind of gives you a little insight of what the game's going to look like before it releases. So I'll give you a few more details. Let's get into the video, shall we? Okay, so as you can see, I've already done a few bits on the island. I've named it a different name that you probably might not have expected. So what I can probably say from obviously playing the demo on its own is that obviously when it comes to the beginning, it kind of asks you to first of all name your island. So you've kind of got an option of what islands you can go for, but obviously it kind of gives you a little bit of a little breakdown of what you can do, which one you can name it as, because it gives you a few suggestions on the bottom. So what you have to do when you're actually playing it, obviously you have to add your own. If you've already got an island name in fact, then that's fine. Then you can just add text and you just type it on your Switch like you would normally do when you play it. It's kind of similar to a bit of Animal Crossing. The difference is that you're not just making a character straight away. So that's the only difference between both Horizons and Tomodachi Life, is that in Horizons you kind of ask a few questions and you start creating your character, and with Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, you end up just coming up with your island name and then start getting to character customization towards the end. So basically what I'm going to show you is this is what the actual Tomodachi Life Me Maker looks like. So what I've done is I've used an example for me that I basically made up while I was playing the actual demo off screen. I named her Jazzy. So obviously you can tell that I've kind of already added a few highlights to her, and obviously you've got the earpieces that are obviously a new thing. Obviously I think that's the brilliant part, is that Mii's have got officially got ears. That was the biggest thing that was the biggest thing that everyone was kind of looking forward to, I think. But as you can kind of see, is that obviously there's a lot more customization elements with Tomodachi Life Living the Dream anyway, because as you can see, that's what I've done as the face, and I think on the side you can see different shades. And this is the bit that will get you, will be if you go onto here, you've got different color variants that you can do. And what happens is if you was tapping on one, it would change the skin tone and the whole body part. It's different to what you would do if you was playing Miitopia on that front, is that every time you change the foundation of your character, it will only be the face that would change, not the whole body. So let me just do a quick example just so you get the gist of what I mean. For example, if I make her purple, I think her palms go purple as well. As you can see, that's amazing. But I'll go back to what I did previous. Yeah, there you go. And then obviously what I've done is there's two things you can do. You can add highlights and you can change there's a lot of hairstyles you can choose from, which is an absolute bonus. So you can go from sets, fringe and back. And obviously there's a range of eyebrows, so you're not limited in the way. You can do a lot more stuff in Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. You can customize to your fullest basically, which is amazing. And there's a lot of noses and some extra ones. So I think you can make animals and pets from this. as well. And obviously I like the oval shape because I think that would be a clown kind of nose. If you were to try and do that, I think you can do a lot of stuff. And there's a lot more mouth selections. So for instance, this is new anyway, the one with the teeth. It looks like you've got a bit of vampire teeth going on there. Overall, the Tomodachi Life Meme Maker is an absolute, it's probably one of the best kind of meme makers that there is. And there's so many options of what you can kind of do. So I'm saying this is that if you're playing a demo, it might be a good starting point before you start, thinking, do you really want to play the game? Because obviously, I would recommend playing a demo for starters because it kind of gets you into the gist of what the game's actually going to be like before you start playing it. So what I would say is playing the demo is a good starting point, especially if you've got some ideas of what niche you want to make, that you want to get a starting point out there. Like, for example, you only get about 3 me's that you're allowed to make. So what I've done is obviously I've made 3 me's, but obviously I'll probably make a few more me's as the game progresses once the game is released on the 16th. Obviously, for some of you, it's up to you what characters you want to make to fit in those 3. It can be yourself, it can be family members, it can be friends, and even someone who admire like celebrities or even the fictional characters that you like. You can do what you want, really. I feel like I've said a lot of stuff, so I think it's kind of summarizes what you can expect with the demo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short, in-depth review of the demo. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review on the demo, because I feel like I didn't want to spoil too much if you guys were considering playing the demo yourselves. So I thought, because anyway, every single demo experience is going to be a lot different anyway, so I thought I'll only just show you what the customization part is like, because obviously it's going to be a lot different to what Miitopia was like, obviously, because it's more of a social simulation game in general. And I feel like it's kind of good because what you can do is that there's a lot of things you can do in a way. You can ask like prompts if you've not made these before, for example, you could do that. And I think you can start from scratch, and you can even import your game from your own console. So there's so many options you can do. But what I'm just saying is that I would recommend trying out the demo whilst it's still live. And obviously, if you guys actually enjoy playing the demo, then you probably want to, buy the game when it comes out, or you can pre-order it now before it comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So bye.